How's it going, folks? We're back. We're talking my top 5 producing baits from this past year, 2021. These are the baits that I had the most success with throughout the whole year. I narrowed it down to my top 5. So we're going to go over it. No particular order, except for the last one. The last one will be my most producing, but the other ones are not in any order. So we're just going to kind of go through them. This video is actually sponsored by Karls Bait and Tackle. Click that link down in the description. Go to Shop Karls. Sign up for Karls Club. You can actually get all the stuff I'm talking about. You can get all from Karls Bait and Tackle. And you can save, when you sign up for the membership, you can actually save up to 30% with free shipping. Absolutely amazing deal. It's where I get all my stuff. You can't beat the deal. Let's get into it. First up, this might have been new for this year. Can't remember. Keep getting my years mixed up. I'm pretty sure this was new this year, but this is the Googan Baits Dart. Now this is a like fluke style bait, 5-inch. This color is Pro Blue Red, which was actually my favorite color that I threw. But honestly, I was throwing this one just with a hook, just a worm hook, weightless. That's it. Slow. Pop, pop, let it sit, reel it in a little bit. Soft body jerkbait, I mean, it got it done. This thing was killing it for me. The scent on it is good. The action on it is good. Everything worked out. They held up actually really, really well. So definitely was getting it done. I used that quite a bit. Got a lot of good fish on that. Next up, this bad boy has been a top producer for me for a very, very long time. I have both sizes here. That is the Biospawn Plasma Tail. Got the both sizes here. The 4.5 and the 6.5, I believe. Now this, we're going to talk about this one mainly because this is my actual favorite color. So this is like the green pumpkin with the chartreuse tail. That's my favorite color. Shaky head. I use the small one on shaky heads as well, but I also throw this one on like chop shots and stuff. Dude, this worm, I don't know what it is about this worm, but it gets it done. This is my absolute favorite worm to throw. Got a ton of good fish on that. Like I said, I've been using these for a long time, and they always work for me. They've been great. Next up, back to the Googan Baits family. This one here, this one seems to be a staple for me. It just gets it done. It really does. I don't know what it is, but I throw this one a ton. And that would be the Bandito bug. I think people would agree. This is probably the number one of the Googan Baits. I'm not sure, but that's, if I had to guess, I'd say it's the number one. This is actually my new favorite color, though, the green pumpkin purple. I threw this color a ton this year on some of the other baits as well, but the Bandito bug, this color was phenomenal. But yeah, the Bandito bug always gets it done. I'm always flipping and pitching it, and you can even use it as a trailer, but crushing them. Crushing them. Next up, this bad boy. I don't know if I threw it prior to this year. This might have been a new one for me this year, but I did a lot more river fishing this year, and this one was number one at the river. This thing is sick. This is the Tightrope Baby Firework Super Jig. Look at that little bad boy. This thing was absolutely phenomenal. This is a collab from Ketchco, and dude, these things are sick. This is a 1/4 ounce. Got tons of different colors, but they're like downsizing it, 2/0 hook, downsize your profile, just phenomenal. And the 3 trailers, the 2 trailers I used were the Sakoshi bugs and the Rattling Neds. Either one, absolutely smoking them on the river with that bad boy. And now, on to my number one producing bait for 2021. Oddly enough, not oddly enough, this was also my number one probably the past 3 years. It just catches fish, man. It doesn't really matter what time of year. Maybe not really the winter, but spring, summer, fall. Don't matter what time of day, don't matter what water you're on, doesn't matter if it's a river, if it's a lake, if it's a creek, if it's a pond, it doesn't matter. always catch fish on this bad boy. I always have one tied on. You might already know what I'm going to say if you watch the channel. That would be a chatterbait. Now, this is a color I catch them on, but I normally just throw a white one, but I've been kind of mixing it up a little bit. But the white one, the black and the blue, the one that's, they might call it perch, but it kind of looks like a bluegill or a perch or something. That color's good too. And this color. I don't know the name of this color, but phenomenal. And as you can see, my trailer, so I was doing, you can do like a paddle tail, you can do like that dart, you can a crawl. I've used tons of different trailers, but my go-to trailer now is the 10,000 Fish Yodo worm. They have the smaller one. This is the big one. This is the 475, but they have the smaller one that fits perfect on a chatterbait. And this isn't even rigged right because I was catching fish on it, so it's jacked up. But it gets that little tickle tail down there just flapping when you're reeling it in. It doesn't really get caught. Like a paddle tail a lot of times will get caught on that hook on me. But all in all, you cannot go wrong with a chatterbait, in my opinion. This thing just crushes fish. Now, this is the actual Z-Man chatterbait, just the original. I do use these a lot, and I do use the clickbait a lot. I use both. I just kind of, whatever I grab is what I grab. They're both great, but definitely gotten it done. So that's going to be it for that. Those are my top 5 from this year. Those are the ones that produced the most for me. So drop a comment. Let me know let me know in the comments what the bait was that you caught the most fish on, you had the most success with. I appreciate you guys watching. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.